Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to my F1 2017 McLaren Hondas Return to Glory. This is a series where we go into a McLaren, arguably the worst McLaren that's ever been made, and we just see if we can become world champions again like the good old days. So yeah, our teammate will be Fernando Alonso, and I think a few times in this video Jeff tells me that Fernando is faster than you, so yeah, it would be pretty good for a laugh, a bit of fun. But yeah, hopefully we can win a few races, get a few podiums, maybe win the World Championship, constructors and drivers. That'd be nice. Meanwhile, this woman, Emma, I think her name is, has given us a contract for McLaren, but she seems pretty busy with phone calls, so yeah. But without any further ado, let's get straight into it. Usually I won't be recording practices, but this is an exception because something interesting has actually happened in it. Track acclimatization, went over the grass, lost it and smashed into a wall. Here's the off-board view. Yeah, as you can see, I touched the grass and just completely lost it as I tried to save it. So, but now this is going into qualifying. We're just on an out lap, so we need to try and generate heat into the tyres and stuff. So go through all the gears, make sure it's working properly. And as of now, the car feels aerodynamically, it feels okay, but it feels a bit heavy. Like aerodynamically it's okay, but the body feels heavy. Anyway, rounding the last corners and we are on the straight for our first qualifying lap. So yeah, hopefully it's good. And it looks to be a nightmare. Don't know whether that's lack of heat in the tyres or what, but we just had no grip for that first corner. Like I said, the car feels a bit heavy, but hopefully it'll get better with time. Turn 2 again, going wide, which is not helpful in the slightest. Again, making more mistakes than I should be. Too much curb into that one. And then actually we cut the track on that corner, so yeah, that's not good. So we do it again and go wide as well. So yeah, I think we'll just sack off this lap. Just treat it as another out lap, just generate a bit more heat into the tyres and let other cars through, and the next lap we'll use as our qualifying lap. I did do 2 qualifying laps, but the other one I lost the recording for, and yeah, it still put me in last place because the car just doesn't have the pace. I'm sure it's probably lack of driving ability from me as well, but I'm just going to blame it on the car just because, you know. So yeah, anyway, rounding the final few corners, ready to start hopefully a successful lap. Don't know what that was just weird. Kind of have a habit of locking up on this game, the brake pressure's weird, so yeah. Alright, anyway, let's start our lap. Yeah, there we go, that's such an improvement on the first one, since the first one. I'm already green on the Delta, which is quite good, and Sergio Perez gets the fastest, which is, well, wasn't surprising back then. He was very good back then, but nowadays he's a bit washed, you know. Still a good driver though, very good for Max. Okay, this time we do not cut that. I would have liked to take a little bit more curve going through there, just to get a little bit of extra sort of rotation, but like, well, not the end of the world. Yeah, take the tightest line through there possible, and then could have braked a bit later here, which would have been more helpful, could have gained a little more time off of that. Yeah, up to the fast left right, don't know what number turn, maybe 11 and 12, not sure. The fast left right could have taken a little more speed and could have shifted up gear, but it's half decent. We're still green on Delta, so yeah. Anyway, down into 4th gear for this turn. Make sure to use as much track as you can. This one is nearly flat.
It's only game. Don't expect to be missed.
Is your birthday October?
And that puts us into P10. So now we're just going to go back to the garage, end the session, and yeah, this is the standing. So as of now, hopefully we can get a few points out of this race. But now I'm just gonna let you watch through the pre-race thing, skip it if you want. But yeah, I'll see you in the race.
It's out with the old and in with the new here at Albert Park as we usher in what we hope will be a triumphant new era of Formula One racing. For our drivers, though, it's very much business as usual as they look to be first across that line and get their championship off to a winning start. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 16 corners and 3.3 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles an hour. The close proximity of the barriers makes accidents inevitable, and recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. Today's race, of course, not simply the start of a new season, but the start of a new kind of Formula One. Anthony Davidson, great to have you with us once again. This is a big moment for the sport. Big changes to the technical regulations. The potential, perhaps, to give us the biggest shake-up since 2014. Very different cars visually and, fingers crossed, much faster as well.
Good thing then that combined these teams put in just a shade over 13,000 kilometres on the clock during testing. The cornering speed of these new machines is absolutely unbelievable. How many lap records are still held by Michael Schumacher from 2004? Well, on the right day, on the right tyres, we might just be threatening them this year. Wider tyres, wider cars, more downforce. I have to say they look great, and the qualifying spectacle is undebatable. Now the big question remains, can they follow? Can they race? Or have these new rules gone too far?
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Raikkonen, Bottas, Max Verstappen, and Ricciardo, Perez, Ocon, Magnussen, and Felipe Massa, Hülkenberg, Sainz, Fernando Alonso, and Palmer, Stroll, Wehrlein, a McLaren, and Marcus Ericsson. Kvyat and Roman Grosjean starts from the back of the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Right, so pre-race is a lot longer than I thought it would be, but now we need to think about strategy. So, yeah, I think we're going to do maybe ultra soft to soft, maybe. I think that's probably the smartest plan. Try and get a little undercut on the AI, but yeah. So let's just edit that real quick. So ultra soft, ultra soft to, I think we'll go lap 5 maybe 4, not sure. And we'll go on to the soft. So that seems like a decent strategy. Let's just change that, make it a bit earlier. Yeah, seems like a decent strategy, so yeah. Hopefully it works out for us. Maybe we can get a few points. I think we can get a few points, but as you can see, we speeded up the formation lap, which hopefully shortens the video a little bit, which will be a bit helpful. Yeah, just sort of got to generate the heat into the tyres, make sure we have the grip on the start to gain a few places, and yeah, should be pretty good. So yeah, just scrolling through my MFD because I keep pressing the button just so I can look at the temperatures, which is really annoying because I keep pressing the circle button. So yeah. I think Jess said at the beginning, make sure to shift through the gear, so just trying to make sure we do that as well, make sure it's all working fine. Yeah, so we're running away through the final corners, getting ready to line ourselves up on the grid, so a few more weaves before the AI takes control of us. Yeah, now we are just going down to our grid slot. I believe we're P17, because Roman Grosjean, and I believe Daniel Kvyat picked up some penalties. So yeah, but now I think we're all lined up on the grid. The lights are about to go on. Yeah, just checking behind us for no reason. Like, the lights are on. And it's lights out and away we go. Pretty poor start from Lance Strong. Daddy's Cash now, pretty poor start, but he's getting a little bit of speed. And we're just going to absolutely send it while we lock up. Sending it down the inside of Pascal Verheyen. Yeah, pretty decent. So that's 2 positions gain of the start, P15 I believe, 16. And Julian Palmer is in front of us, and I don't know, maybe we can overtake him, I'm not sure. I'm just sort of looking around the outside, but closes the door, so just gotta be patient with it really. Yeah, oh, he seems to have gone off the track for no reason. The first lap is always probably the best lap for overtaking, because the AI are all just in the train on these older games. It might not be the case for the newer games, but we're going to absolutely send it down the inside of Julian Palmer. I think maybe we could have got Alonso, but I don't want to risk any damage really, so yeah, right. Once again going for the fast left right. Yeah, pretty nicely through there. Carried a lot more speed than we did in qualifying actually. Yeah, could have been more aggressive in qualifying, maybe that would have put us up a few places, but you know, it is what it is. We've got a pretty crap car, so
Bruh.
yeah. Anyway, locking up again, God's sake, which is quite annoying. Our teammate Fernando is in front of us. Fernando is faster than you. Yeah, whatever. Right, but we're in a sort of weird position. Like, people behind us are not too far behind us, but they're also not close, and people in front of us are just pulling away, so we have enough pace to excuse me, we have enough pace to stay in front, but I don't think we have enough pace to stay behind. We have enough pace to stay in front of it's a safety car. I believe that is Kevin Magnussen. Anyway, this safety car actually helps us out a little bit, brings us closer to the pack. Anyway, what I was saying is, I think we have the pace to stay ahead of the train behind us, but we don't quite have the pace to catch up to the people in front of us, which is annoying, but it is what it is. At least we're keeping away, and oh my god, we've switched through the cameras, sending us onto the grass, allowing Stroll to get past us, which is annoying since we gained that position off the start, but it is what it is. So anyway, going through the final corners, and Stroll pits, which probably, I think, would have been the perfect time for us to pit as well, but yeah, for now we are put into P5, which is good. Still behind Alonso though, but yeah, we're looking to get a few points in this race, beat our teammate, which will be helpful. But yeah, that's all I can really hope for in this race, because we've got a terrible car, but hey ho, is what it is. Yeah, another cut, so we're going to box this lap, and hopefully maybe gain an advantage, but I think it was probably smarter to box the lap before, which we didn't do, so imagine we're going to end up at the back of the pack. But I believe the other teams are going on soft to ultra soft, so maybe, because we're going on ultra soft to soft, our grip will reach the optimum amount of grip before the end of the race. So maybe we can pick up a few positions while we're in the perfect grip level as we zoom into the tyre changes for no reason, just for it to be pretty funny. But yeah, I hope that's sort of my strategy. Maybe as the other drivers' grip is falling away, our grip will be optimal, and we can gain a few places off there. That's the dream, but maybe it won't happen, maybe it will. But it will be helpful. And Marcus Ericsson is out of the race, so now we're just going to play a little meme sound just for fun. Yeah, there we go. On the side of the road. Maybe I don't really know what it was. I believe maybe an engine failure. But he can't have crashed, not on the safety car. No way. Right, anyway, yeah, just making sure to generate a little bit of heat into the tyres so that when the safety car ends we can get a good getaway. Hopefully pass Roman Grosjean, which would be nice. Yeah. Hold on a minute, I just realised how fat these tyres are. Jesus Christ. Right, anyway, back to the race. Roman Grosjean is ahead of us. I can't quite see what tyre he's on. Oh, he's on the soft as well. So, that could... Sorry, I have a little bit of a cold at the minute, and we've just had the confirmation that the safety car's coming in. So, that could be good. Now we just need to make sure we don't lose Roman Grosjean before the restart. I think we're going to use the Max Verstappen tactic, as I like to call it, because Max Verstappen likes to hustle his opponents on a safety car restart. You just have to make sure not to hit him, really. Just make sure to do a few weaves, generate heat in the tyres, and go right next to him. So I think on the next corner it's probably smart to stay on the outside as the next corner goes left. So then we'll be on the inside for the next corner, which probably... Oh, but the corner... never mind, we'll stick there. The corner afterwards is a right-hander, so that might not be the case, but whatever, we'll stick with it. But yeah, it's not saying illegal overtake, but we'll give the position back anyway. Oh my god. I would say we've been brake checked if I wasn't bad, but I think I just got a bit too trigger happy and smashed it into the back of Roman Grosjean. So yeah, we're going to have to suffer the consequences of that. We have a broken front wing. I believe our end plate has come off, which is not nice, but we'll have to deal with it, which means we're going to have to go for a second pit stop on the race. But that gives us an opportunity to go onto the super soft again, and possibly have the grip to catch up to our opponents, or we could hope for another safety car, which seems likely. We've already had a safety car, an extended safety car, because Marcus Ericsson lost it as well. So it could be likely that we could have another safety car, but we're just trying to go at a steady pace where we're not going to understeer, smash into one of these walls, because Albert Park is quite a tight track. So yeah, we're just trying to keep at a steady pace, not losing the pack ahead too much, but also not understeering off into a wall, which would not be helpful in the slightest, because we already have damage and we don't want to sustain anymore. So yeah, just gonna have to trundle our way back to the pits and hope for the best. I think points may be out of the question for this race. Well, points is definitely out of the question, but I don't know, maybe we could do a Lewis Hamilton recovery drive, but I don't know, it's unlikely. There's 10 laps remaining, so yeah, I mean, some of the AO haven't come in for pit start, so yeah. But anyway, let's just go into the pit for our second pit stop of the race, and oh my god, the understeer is chronic.
That's a fantastic performance.
Well, that's a DNF for us then. First race, DNF for us, but Ferrari have had a glorious day. Oh, that is not the way to start your season, especially when you're looking to become a world champion. But hey ho, hopefully our next race, I believe in China or Bahrain, will be better. But yeah, anyway, safety car inevitably has destroyed our race, but it's okay. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, turn on post notifications, all that bollocks. Yeah, just if you enjoyed, let me know, tell me what I can improve, if I could add more effects, blah blah blah. But yeah, P18 for us. Marcus Ericsson and Kevin Magnussen are out. But yeah, in the standings that puts us pretty much joint last with most of the other drivers. Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and yeah, bye.